Okay, back to my colleagues Amaya and Shivani. Amaya, cricket and cricket fans are known to borderline between superstition and belief. Considering this is the 18th season, we all know about the iconic 18 number jersey of Virat Kohli, and E Sala Cup Namade is the chant as far as the finals are concerned. Your take on that?
So this could be, Griha, the crowning glory in Virat's career. I mean, he's recently called it quits from Test cricket. He's going to play one-day cricket, but India is going to play very little one-day cricket over the next couple of years. Like Shivani pointed out, he has been very open about the fact that the IPL is something that he looks forward to winning. That's one of the trophies that he hasn't won. And I'm sure the RCB team are going to be pulling out all stops to ensure that this is a great possibly a farewell for Virat Kohli because he's already retired from T20 internationals. So maybe it would be a good high if RCB win today and then Virat calls it quits from IPL too.
Right. Also, Shivani, a word again on Shreyas Iyer, since we are talking about Virat Kohli. That entire press conference where he said that he's not really content after that epic victory against Mumbai Indians, the fact that they have reached the finals in 11 years, and yet he says he hasn't been able to sleep for these 4 hours. How does one look at the body language that we will see of Shreyas Iyer while on field, and the dynamism that he has shown in this entire season so far?
Yes, I think Shreyas Iyer can be called a man on a mission. I think he's on a mission to prove himself to himself and a lot of others. He was let go by KKR after last season, despite the fact that he led them to the title. Before that, he has led Delhi to what has been one of their most successful seasons and reached the final as a captain. Here, he has done it 3 times in a row, almost 3 times in the last 5 years. So certainly, Shreyas Iyer is doing something right. And I think he takes it upon himself to kind of take on that mantle. But as a batsman, you can't really pick and choose, I think, when you're feeling so good about your batting. But if you look at that knock that he played against Mumbai, it was such effortless hitting that it would certainly have sent a few shivers down the spine of the RCB, think tank, because it sometimes gets very difficult to stop a batsman who is in such imperious form. I mean, the way he was hitting Bumrah, for example, who's the greatest, a short format bowler, and he is exceptionally lethal at the death overs. They were chasing a big target. Just to have that mental clarity and that focus and execution that Shreyas Iyer was doing that day was remarkable, which is why I think he would come into this match with a lot of confidence. But his only folly could be that, he again puts too much pressure on himself as the captain and star batsman of his side, because when pressure gets into the mix, you never know how things are going. That can always be a very dangerous concoction. So I think for both sides, it will be very crucial to drown out some of the noises and just focus on what's happening. Talent-wise, as I said, there's literally nothing to pick between the two teams.
Right. Also, Amaya, Virat Kohli stepping down as the captain, also from the IPL team, from RCB. How do you see that move, considering it, got a really, pang of sort of a problem when it is about the fans there? They did not want him to be stepping down, but he did make a statement. And now this is a game that he must win as far as fans are concerned.
In hindsight now, Griha, I mean, it all makes sense. Rajat Patidar has led them remarkably well throughout this tournament. In fact, the 2 standout captains throughout these tournaments are the captains who have taken their teams to the final. So Virat Kohli stepping down while at that point of time could have drawn a lot of criticism. The fans were disappointed. Maybe at some level, Virat was too. He would have liked to lead this team to the final and win the trophy. But then the way Rajat Patidar has captained the RCB team, it's been incredible. And he's not, I mean, imagine captaining a team which has Virat Kohli, which has Josh Hazelwood, I mean, some of the biggest international stars. So he's done a remarkable job. So in hindsight, I think Virat stepping down has also kind of helped him ease off a lot of pressure. He's again scored 600 odd runs during this tournament, and I think it will be a master stroke if today they can win it. Rajat Patidar as captain winning the IPL trophy. Who would have imagined at the beginning of the IPL season.
Absolutely. Amey and Shivani, thank you so much for joining us and sharing your insights on this big game.